기억조차 없었어 너와 내 행복은 예정됐던 걸 Cause you love me and I love you 넌 내 푸른 곰팡이 날 구원해준 나의 천사 나의 세상 난 네 삼색 고양이 널 만나러 온 Love me now Touch me now Just let me love you Just let me love 우주가 처음 생겨났을 때부터 모든 건 정해진 거였어 Just let me love
Let me mute my end of things. I muted my music. Well, actually, no, I stopped it. I was listening to Love Yourself because that helps you study. Yeah. No, I pretty much have everything down. It's just like minor details, like dates and stuff that's like in the book.
Okay. Hi! Now you're not talking to yourself. My mic was off. And I was talking to you and your audio was probably going through and it would sound like you were talking to yourself, so yeah. What are you talking about?
That's always great.
Yeah, no, totally. Totally. Omani... What? Omani what? What? Omani... Good. Oh my goodness, why is she speaking? Oh my god. Oh! Okay. No. Sam is like sending texts in Korean. So I'm trying to read it and I'm like, oh my good. But it's like, yeah, wait. I don't know if she's gonna come to Hangouts, but will she? I see you! I see you! Oh. It was like that. I'm sending it to Google Hangouts, so. Well, I'm gonna start on this fabulous painting while you, I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta work on my Korean reading skills, which are non-existent.
And yeah, whoops, you don't know how to read Hangul. Whoops.
But you know what? I Google.
Yeah, no, but like, it's, oh my god, that, yeah, but I was reading it as good, like, good, instead of God. So.
I probably read it like that too, so.
Yeah. Noobs. Newbies. Because you don't know the Korean alphabet, so we're all good. Yeah, exactly.
I would know, like, the 2 words.
2 words. 안녕하세요.
Actually, I don't even know that word.
You don't know?
I mean, if I saw the word, I wouldn't be able to realize that that's what it was.
I was gonna say, if you don't know how to say hello, then there's something wrong.
I don't know how to read it. I know how to say it, but I don't know how to read it. Like,
okay, yeah, no, that...
list of Korean words in Korean, I would not be able to tell you which one was.
That's understandable, yeah. No,
the only ones I know that I can read is, Uni and Nuna.
Oh... Gotcha.
Because I was told those ones,
Yeah.
and I wrote them down so that I could recognize it if I ever saw it. I'd be like, I at least know one thing.
Yes.
I mean, BTS does a little bit of teaching when you trying to
So true, so true.
figure out what the song's called, but
Exactly. It's really fun, like, going through lyric videos where they have the memorization and the Korean text, and then just following along and memorizing the sounds like that.
they only make me happy in the slow parts because I can't say the fast ones fast enough.
Yes.
Slow part. Oh look, I said a word in Korean.
I know, right?
Like the newest song, Go Go.
Yes.
There's one part where it's like repeats like one word over and over and over with the word go next to it. I can see that.
Go go. And you just sing along with the English lyrics, but then stop.
Harmonization, it's pretty good. Only it's not so good sometimes when there's letters in there that you're not pronouncing.
All right.
Which isn't too bad. I mean, it's not like French where you don't pronounce like anything. I'm not in the. Is my voice in the stream?
Yeah.
Well, then I apologize to anybody out there who's French, but sometimes I go to read something and I want to pronounce it one way, and then somebody's like, no, you don't pronounce these, and I'm like, I tried.
Don't worry, it's just us and maybe Natasha fan.
This is for the people who watch later.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what they are. You have international fans.
International fans? Well, oh my goodness, no, the other day when I was doing the Jungkook birthday present live stream, there was this girl from the UK, so.
Yeah, I think I missed that. Well, like, no, I was there, but...
You weren't really paying attention.
And so chat wouldn't show me what everybody else was saying unless I took it, like, and put it in its own window.
Yeah. It's so weird. You got the best of me.
No, I told Donald that I should read my art history textbook.
You should.
You want me to bring up my mic? And I was like, no, because then I would have, like, one good sounding video, and the rest would just be trash.
Yes.
I'd rather they all be trash.
Natasha joined the live. Natasha, you're listening.
Oh, perfect. I went back to the beginning of chapter 2 for this.
Oh dear.
I mean, I've already read the chapters, it's just me rereading it to make sure that I know it.
Yeah. I might not do any coloring, but...
I know, like, the beginning stuff I knew, I missed a few questions in my practice quiz. And then I know most of the ancient Egypt stuff, because that's the stuff we literally just covered.
Oh, this stuff is easy though.
Sometimes I don't remember, which civilization overtook which civilization.
True, true.
The Sumerians, and the Babylonians, and the Persians, and the somethings.
Yeah, who's your professor?
Dr. Farmer?
Doesn't ring a bell. Maybe like he was an actual art history professor unlike my teachers.
Yeah, no, I think he is. Like, I think that is actually what he does.
He does for a living, yeah.
Yeah, and then teaches.
So true. All my teachers were just...
I should be a professor. I'd be a great professor.
Yeah, no, totally. They would have to be careful because you'll put your students to sleep with your soothing voice.
Well, no, I'd be teaching, like, I don't know, basic biology or something.
True. Okay. That's more understandable. Me. Girl.
I'd be drawing a ton of diagrams, like, literally, I feel like I would just be throughout the entire class as I'm lecturing.
Yeah.
Drawing out in great detail what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, at the end of lecture, I'd be like, and here's the diagram of all the stuff we went over today. You know, got posted on Blackboard.
Yeah. Because you'll totally be a BC professor. BC professor.
ASMR.
Perfect. Perfect. Just perfect.
It's gonna be a long running joke.
Yes. It's gonna be like...
Whoever watches the stream in the future, if she leaves it on her channel.
Yeah.
It started off as a joke that I said, instead of Let's Plays, I should do Let's Read. And then she's like, you should do ASMR Let's Read. And so now everything is gonna have an ASMR joke.
It's just like the toilet vampire joke. Toilet vampire joke. You weren't there. You weren't there. You weren't there whenever that happened, but basically, I'm gonna call Fam out, but like, I don't know what happened, but it was because she wouldn't sleep. She would sleep in the daytime instead of the nighttime, and I don't know where the toilet came from, but like, yeah. I don't know, but like, she's now a toilet vampire, and now she's gonna call me out saying that I'm, a hoe. But I'm hilarious, so... I should... Go!
Maybe I was channeling my inner K-pop star today.
Really?
Yeah, okay, so like I put on my outfit and I had my black skinny jeans, and the black long t-shirt, and then I put on my peach cardigan.
Yeah.
I put that on, and with its floppy sleeves and everything, and then I put on my black suede shoes.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
And I did my hair kind of nice, and
yes.
I put my costume, so I left my glasses, and I was like, I feel kind of awesome.
Yes.
Like, I look good for the lack of effort I put into it.
Yes.
And then I was listening to K-pop on my way to class.
You were totally feeling yourself, were you? Totally feeling yourself.
Yep.
Like, yes, this is gonna be like the awesomest day ever.
And then I had to come back and change into something so I could volunteer at the hospital. Because as awesome as my outfit was, it is not quite, the definition of professional.
You can't be cute at the hospital? What are you saying?
You can be kind of cute, but your cute still needs to be like dress pants and a nice shirt.
True. Okay. I feel like I'm too...
They don't want
too loud.
You wearing jeans.
Maybe like this.
You're professional. Think of it like an office setting, okay? I mean, maybe if they decide to do casual Friday.
Yeah.
But I only work on Mondays, so... I don't even work, I volunteer.
Yeah, exactly.
I volunteer on Monday.
I think it gives you more of an opportunity to dress up cute.
I mean, I like being professional. I mean, I look very nice in professional clothes. I feel good in them too.
Yeah.
Like, I literally felt just as good in my outfit I wore to the hospital as the one I wore to class.
Yes.
And the only reason I don't wear the one that I'm gonna wear to the hospital to class is because I don't want to, like, somehow between me going to class, going through class, and getting back, somebody decided to spill something on it.
Oh no, that's terrible.
And then I have to come back and change anyways, and then also figure out how to get the stain out.
Wait, did she go shower? Let me ask.
No, the Worka vase found within in Nana Temple? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Somebody out there, correct?
If you're gonna be SMR pro, you need to know your pronunciation.
Well, I mean, it's literally the word in and Anna.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, like, I was looking at thing telling my dad what we're gonna get to do, like, how far we get up in history in this thing. And I was trying to read one word, and like I was looking at it, and I'm like, I'm not pronouncing this right. And I'm like, but I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I know how to pronounce this word.
Yes.
But somehow looking at it written down is throwing me off.
Yes. Okay. How can I put you? Yeah, I guess I should just open a new tab. I wish I had like a bigger screen. So many stuff on my screen.
No, I think that would be something nice, but no, I might do a little like character drafting live stream on Wednesday. I'd do it tomorrow, but I've been studying both for my art history exam and my bio exam.
Oh no
And
worries.
so today is the, last minute look over of small details for art.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow will be the last minute look over for small details for bio.
Ooh. Wow.
And then after that, all I have to do is go to my, after my bio exam, I just have my physics lab, and then I am free for the rest of the afternoon.
Yay.
So I'll do some homework and studying, because that is very, very important. To all you future people watching this and in school, study hard, study a lot.
Wow, wise words.
But also, take time for yourself. Take time to relax.
Exactly.
Take time to have fun. But you know what? It's all about time management. Make sure you set aside the right amount of time for your studies first.
Taking me,
You can relax all you want when you retire early.
is she in the stream? Sorry for like.
Okay, so I was looking at my email today, and most of it was like, non-essential stuff. It was just basically the announcements that you already get on Blackboard, but the email that gets sent out with it. And then I saw this one, and I was like, what is this? And it's like the Army saying, oh, hey, we can pay for your, schooling and stuff if you'll join us and, become an officer and
Yeah.
serve. And I was like, how did you find me?
How did you find me?
Like, it was so bad when I was, like, graduating high school. Like, I was always getting calls, and I was always getting sent letters. They were practically begging.
Is it because your family was in the army or something like that?
I don't know. I think it's between me being kind of smart. They don't necessarily want something dumb, maybe.
True.
Like, especially, and then I think between, me being a little, kind of smart, field of interest.
Yeah.
And then maybe, I guess, like if your parents were in, then they're maybe like, oh, hey, your parents were in.
Yeah.
So you interested? And I'm like, the very same reason I am not interested is that, I mean, my parents were in, and, I grew up in us moving around and stuff. And I mean, it's nice and everything, but that's just not the life for me.
Yeah.
At least, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if that changes by some crazy, random...
You have a midlife crisis.
I know, if I decide that I'm like, you know what? Or I decide that I'm just too poor to pay for schooling and break down. That's it.
AKA midlife crisis.
I mean, credit to, and thank you for all the people who, that's what you want to do.
Exactly.
Thank you for that. But that's just not what I want to do.
Ooh, Sam's joining us.
I'm excited.
Oh my goodness, my
I don't know why. No, this literally, I'm not gonna lie. I've watched that video at least 20 times now.
Oh,
Might have lost track a little bit.
oh. Oh. That is so weird. That was the.
Wait, I thought I was supposed to be talking this entire time in a whisper. I have not.
Yeah. I will keep playing the album as you're talking, so it kind of failed.
I'm not that loud.
I failed.
I'm probably really.
Hey. Let me make some. What's in my bag? Look
I
in
feel
my
like when I
bag.
whisper though, like, I whisper like really quietly, like.
Hmm?
You know how some people whisper and like you're not sure if they're trying not to tell everybody what they're trying to say, and then there's people who whisper and you're like you would never hear it even if you're the person receiving the whisper.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on that end of the spectrum.
Well, how about this? I will turn off the music even though it's lit AF. And you can
I mean, you can leave the music. It's not like I can hear it.
Well, true, but I mean, no one's really watching, but whatever. Continue your ASMR.
We haven't even been ASMRing. I'm not even sure if that's a technical term.
Maybe Fam wants to ASMR too.
Please, maybe we should just all do this entire thing in a whisper.
In a whisper? Sure. Okay, here, wait. No, I can't concentrate on my whispering with this playing in the background.
And drawing, you're literally just drawing lines. It doesn't take that much thought. But don't mess it up, otherwise Tay will come after you.
What? Tay will come... What?
I said don't mess it up or Tay will come after you.
What? Why?
I said don't mess it up or Tay will come after you. He'll hunt you down and be like, you messed up my picture.
More like he'll hunt Natasha down.
Well, I mean, he's gonna hunt Natasha down to find you.
True.
He's gonna enlist her help. And then, you know what? Then you won't be able to build the pillow fort.
The pillow fort. What have I...
Your pillow fort privileges will be revoked.
What did I make? Ooh. What are you eating?
I'm eating myself.
You're Ew, that's disgusting.
I have no
I'm
comment.
gonna make some oats.
Oh. Yummy. I'm having tea. Well, tea. I'm having tea. It's tea time. While I'm drawing tea. It's a joke.
I figured.
It's tea time.
What is all that noise? It's a strange.
Fam's having oats. She's making oatmeal.
It literally sounded like the same sound the mop makes when you dip it in the bucket of water. That's what it sounded like.
What?
It sounded like, you know, when you
how the
mopping,
mouth...
when you dip the mop in the water.
Oh, I heard that how the mouth sounds like when you put it in the bucket of water.
Oh, sorry. No, I was like shifting while I was saying that, so I probably moved away from my computer screen a little bit.
It sounded like, why are we putting our mouths in a bucket of water?
Well, I mean, it's probably the same effect too. Put your mouth in the bucket of water and, you know, that gurgling, then it's probably the same thing. Same concept.
Oh my goodness.
You don't want to. Yeah, I don't want
So I thought that there was something seriously wrong with Fam, but she was just singing. I thought that something was seriously wrong. But then she was just singing the lyrics to The Best of Me. Story of my life.
Like, you know, love yourself, and then all of a sudden they're gonna throw like because I'm just like listening to random videos on YouTube, and all of a sudden they're gonna throw Spring Day into the mix, and I was like, I didn't ask for this. I'm not trying to have.
보고 싶다. 이렇게 남자는 이대로 보고 싶다.
Like I'm trying. I was like, I don't want to cry. Don't play this song. Like honestly, it's one of those beautiful things that you don't even have to know exactly what they're saying. The emotion you want.
기머지처럼 기머지처럼
사와디카.
It's so sad. Wait, I'm gonna make sure you guys can be heard.
Oh, I need salt. Where's my salt?
Yeah, salt.
This salt is very important in this process.
Yeah.
I need somebody
To lean on me.
Oh, I didn't put in salt.
What did you put in?
I put a little bit of blood.
A little bit of blood. What?
She's a vampire. Of course, that's essential.
What? What?
What else do you have to? No bowl of oats is complete without the blood. Remember that, kid. Actually, no. I do not drink blood.
Don't drink blood.
But I just drink
Be a
blood.
real vampire. But I mean,
You're a toilet vampire.
No! 아니에요. 아니에요. Well, Jacob is striper, so are you.
No.
wait,
Well, he
does
hasn't
that mean
turned
no?
yet.
Is that a word that I know? I feel like I know that.
Try blood?
No, I was saying, was that the word for no? Or something like that? No, stop.
Onion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes! See, I know things!
Yay!
Of course you know. Of course you know things. I'm like someone.
Of course you're someone.
But like, I try to, educate myself a little bit.
A
Yeah.
little bit of that.
It's better than whenever I'm watching the one YouTuber who he only knows like 2 words, and then he always complains, he's like, and BTS won't let me join them, and I was like, Corey, I don't think you're ever gonna.
Oh, I thought
Like-
you were about.
That would be a sight to see.
Yes. No, I thought that you were
Corey,
gonna say
a black member of BTS.
PewDiePie. I thought you were gonna say PewDiePie.
PewDiePie? Why would it be PewDiePie?
Have you not heard what happened with PewDiePie and BTS?
I do not keep up with PewDiePie very often because a lot of crazy things happen with PewDiePie.
No, okay, so the story goes, I don't know who followed who first. Did PewDiePie follow BTS first on Twitter? Or was it the other way?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so
He did follow videos.
so
I think. Yeah, he did.
yeah,
he did.
he did. So PewDiePie follows BTS on Twitter, and then he makes like this video praising him and stuff. So then BTS follows him back. So he's like, "Holy crap, BTS is following me!" and goes like fanboy crazy. And then I don't know. I guess it was the whole scandal of PewDiePie, and then BTS randomly unfollows him. So then all ARMY's like, what is going on? Like, what? And then the internet just breaks because BTS unfollows PewDiePie. The end.
You know what? I could be rich with how many times the internet seems to be breaking these days.
너무 뜨거. Oh.
Like, literally, let's just think back into the past 2 years, how many times the internet has been broken.
No, right?
My internet is too
We
broken.
should have a montage of all the internet breaking moments.
Natasha always breaks her internet. Isn't that right?
Well, the internet breaks me.
Isn't that the true story of the internet?
The internet
Yeah.
breaks us.
It breaks people.
Yes.
Yeah, the internet breaks my heart.
No, right?
No, so I think officially my favorite song on Love Yourself has got to be Pied Piper.
Oh.
It speaks to me on a whole nother level.
I'm taking you over. I'm taking over you or something like that.
Taking
Like, yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness. J-Hope said that and I literally laughed my pants off.
You sent me a thing, you were like, J-Hope coming out to me, and I'm like, like, honestly, like, it was already great that, you know, that was the line, but then the fact that J-Hope said it and you were listening to it, I was like, oh, like, I immediately thought of you.
Exactly. It's like, he knows.
I was
that.
like, I wonder if Danny just, like, fell out of her chair or wherever she was sitting, or if she was standing, just fell over. Like, oh goodness, J-Hope spoke to me.
He knows. He knows. Just like how Tay knows
Like-
that what lamp Nat owns.
No, Matei and his voice, like, stop that.
No, stop. Stop.
Too much. It's too much.
You're gonna give Nat the feels.
It's
Man.
just too much.
I was getting the feels.
I was getting the feels. Oh my goodness.
Wait, I was getting the feels, and sometimes I forget who Tay is.
Whoever has this angelic low voice, I love it. Type of thing.
I know. Like, it's not like I don't purposely try to forget about somebody.
Yeah.
But, sometimes it happens when you get too caught up in like you're watching your favorite, and then you're watching that other person too, and then you get distracted by everything, and then all of a sudden somebody who might have been in the background suddenly does something. You're like, hold up, my boy.
No worries. You're new.
What was that? Like, I'm pretty sure I stopped the video and like went back.
Oh.
Because I didn't believe I was hearing it.
Exactly. No worries.
And as a female that sings in a lower voice range, I was like, this is beautiful.
Yes.
Like, this is true art.
Yes.
This speaks to me on a fellow musician level.
What have I done? I'm gonna bring you
What are you
down the
doing,
rabbit hole.
Into this new world. And I'm
hiding.
no, be so proud of me. I actually can tell everybody apart now.
Yay!
Like, I was watching, obviously the DNA music video, and I realized I was like, I actually know who, Jimin, Tae, and Jungkook are.
Yeah, exactly.
Without having,
What? Huh?
like, I was so happy. Like, I wanted to, scream in joy, except for I was... It was a little early in the morning for that.
Oh my goodness, I was like freaking out in my bed in the morning, trying not to like scream too loud, cause
Yeah, no, I literally got up, watched it, and then went back to sleep.
story of my life. I missed the live.
Well, I mean, it was a little too early for me to be like fully awake. Like I said, I had the first class at 9. I still needed to get a good amount of sleep.
True.
But I mean, me sleepily watching a video at 3 minutes, even though kind of woke me up a little bit, because
Girl, if you're up for watching Inkigayo and SBS come back. That starts like what at 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Oh goodness.
Oh my goodness.
At that point in time, I'd just be like, you know what? I don't need to be there live.
That's how committed I am. The things
I mean,
do.
at least we had a reasonable time.
The things I
Like,
do.
it was a reasonable time, and it was my first one, so I was like, I can do this.
Normally
You can.
Yeah, exactly. But normally it's the other way around, but stupid Melon's like, no, we're not gonna do midnight releases anymore. They used to be like 11 o'clock a.m. our time. What?
Not anymore.
Now it's at reasonable time for Nat Fam.
It's always a reasonable
I
time.
bet she loves it. I bet you love it.
Well, I don't mind if it's midnight or afternoon.
What if it's at 2 a.m. in the morning? Would you stay up?
Because I will still be awake.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You're a toilet vampire. I get it.
I'm not a toilet vampire.
Right, so it was the Assyrians who conquered the Babylonians. No, actually, no, take that back. It was like the Hittites and the Assyrians around the same time, but it was the Hittites.
Are you even gonna be able to do your homework, studying, whatever?
Yeah, no, I'm going over I've already gone over this stuff like all day long.
Okay.
This is me making sure that some of the ones I wasn't like the world's greatest at when I first started studying out, making sure I've written it down. And like I said, in this part, I was a little trying to remember, who took over who, especially when it's like, oh, there's the Babylonians, but then I have like two new, empires coming up after them, but only one of them took over.
Art history. I missed it so. Not.
And then the Sumerians give way to the Akkadians. And the Akkadians give way to the Neo-Sumerians, and then the Babylonians, who give away to the Hittites and the Assyrians, who give away to the Neo-Babylonians and the Akkadians. And then that gives away to the Greco-Roman and Sasanian? That sounds about right.
I don't even know.
Well, I mean, it's literally Sasanian, so I think it's Sasanian.
Sure, okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I have no clue.
But in English, we tend to pronounce it the way it's spelled.
It's getting hot.
Unless it's strange words like pterodactyl.
Okay. What about a pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl is not pronounced how it's spelled.
Pterodactyl. I took off my sweatshirt for 1 second and you're talking about pterodactyls.
No, it's because I was saying that we tend to pronounce the words the way it's spelled, but then I was like, except for sometimes, like the words pterodactyl, which is not pronounced how it's spelled because it has a P in the beginning. And you do not pronounce that P.
This is what I lived 360... Wait, was it 365 days? No. Not even. For a year. It's like really hot in here. I should stop drinking tea. That's what I should do. Stop drinking tea.
Once you never stop drinking tea.
You never stop drinking tea. What are you talking about?
Like,
how are your oats?
Somebody make a shirt with that. Tea is life.
Tea is life.
Yeah, instead of ball is life, it's tea is life.
You know what I should do? I
What?
should...
Make that shirt.
No, even better. I should just make Tay is life and give it to all the Tay lovers.
Yes. Oh, you should make the Rat Monster is everything.
And whenever Bam graduates, I'll give it her that ridiculous shirt, like how I'm going to give a couple of friends of mine, they're graduating soon, so I'm gonna give them ridiculous t-shirts just because.
You know what? You should make everybody, like all the other fans out there should get the ones that say, you know, whatever member they love the most is life, and then we should get the ones that say that they're everything.
Yes. Yes. Oh, Taylor's so cute. He's giving me the feels. I haven't drawn him
The
like
things
this.
that happen when you joke around in chat.
Aw.
I do not.
Especially when you're sitting in the rain waiting for the bus. Consider it thinking happy thoughts. Because apparently for some strange reason they only had 2 buses running at that time. And so like, well, it's starting to rain. I have to wait forever for the bus. And then like once I get on the bus, like I actually was able to sit down because I like got on first. But then the bus keeps getting like super crowded. And I'm like, and then when we get to the bus stop at the library, there's like 20,000 people at the bus stop. And I'm like, I just want to get off the bus and go back to my apartment.
Exactly. That's why I don't go to MCV campus too much.
I mean, I only have to go once a week. Is it too much to ask that I can get back in a time? I mean, thankfully I don't have anything to do afterwards. But I mean, that doesn't mean I want to spend half my day over there. I mean, I spend my 2 hours sitting at the desk in the NICU, greeting people and telling the nurses that the family is there. Making sure they wash their hands and all the proper stuff.
Money, yeah.
The life of a receptionist.
Yeah. Whispering.
Who's whispering?
I don't know. Danny, I thought you said you couldn't whisper and draw.
I can't whisper and draw at the same time. What you saying?
You're supposed to whisper though.
I can't whisper. What you saying?
Why are we whispering?
I don't know. Maybe because we were supposed to be whispering?
I think we're supposed to be whispering.
Pardon?
I don't even know anymore.
Go.
I can't hear you.
It's because we're sharing the internet.
We're sharing.
Oh.
So it needs to be quiet.
Oh, I see.
Hello, internet. We're sharing secrets. I can't. What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives?
I'm so done with you. Oh, I miss you
What
so
is my
much.
life? The Epic of Gilgamesh, which antedates the Greek poet Homer, Iliad, and Odyssey by some 1,500 years.
Where did that came from? We were
It's what I
whispering.
was reading in my... It's what I was reading.
Oh, okay.
It recounts the heroic story of Gilgamesh, legendary king of Uruk, and slayer of the monster Huwawa.
Chihuahua.
It's literally Huwawa.
Chihuahua is way better.
Yeah, the monster Chihuahua. Translations of the Sumerian epic into several other ancient languages attest to the fame of the original version. Wow.
Wow, very interesting. Tell me more, Professor.
Mungkin igo.
Actually, no, that's literally the last paragraph in that section. And then it moves on to talk about the White Temple.
I think
Because
I'm
the layout of
ready.
Sumerian cities reflected the central role of the gods in daily life. The main temple to each state's chief god formed the city's monumental.
Or
Whoa.
In fact, the temple complex was kind of a city within the city, where a staff of priests and scribes did official, administrative, and commercial business as we all oversaw religious functions. Nice. Oh, this is going to be immortalized on the channel. This is great. Exactly what we needed to hear.
Blocked for too graphic content.
Too graphic content? I mean, what's too graphic about this? Art. We haven't even reached any of the graphic stuff.
You're reading graphic content. I have to put it as over 18, but you can watch this live stream.
The graphic content of talking about nude sculptures.
Yes.
Not even showing it, just talking about it.
Yes.
And not even really talking about it, just briefly mentioning it.
Yes. Yes. Totally. Yes.
What?
Well,
You know what? If it comes down to that, then, you know, obviously we have done something wrong as a society.
we already have. What are you saying?
Like, you know, I get, you know, yeah, we don't necessarily want to show it, but I mean, doesn't mean we can't talk about new art. Ancient, it's probably crumbling and decaying.
I don't know. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to this.
What? Play it for everyone to hear. I'm smiling. That.
Well, play it as soon as I don't fall off my bed.
Don't fall off your bed.
I seem to do that a lot.
You've been doing that a lot lately.
That's because I sit, like, at the edge.
And you have a big enough bed
you know,
anyways, so why are you falling off the bed?
Well, I sit at the edge, and, like, I kind of perch myself so that I'm kind of angled, but, like, my back is off the bed. So maybe I should angle myself so that my back...
Hey! Hey!
Are you getting lit without me?
Woo! Woo!
Are you getting lit without me? What?
I just wanna, baby.
She's getting lit without me. See? She's getting lit without me and you.
Guess so.
She's such a meanie pants.
Guess so, yeah!
Such a mean. I have such great friends.
DNA.
DNA. I guess.
DNA. Oh yeah.
Wait, can we take a moment to appreciate the outfits in that video?
What's your name? Oh. Can we appreciate Jimin's bedazzled jacket?
Hey,
That is a good.
Hey, J-Hope.
I live us too.
Do you know that it's all Gucci?
You know what? That doesn't.
Okay, stop. I am too hype. I'm like, you know what?
I wasn't prepared for this.
Natasha's getting hype all by herself, and I feel left out.
You know what? Let's just go.
Well, I mean, I'm like half hype. You know, like I'm hyped about BTS, but like you can only get so hyped about Art History.
I need to get as hype as I was in the Wings concert.
I mean, you can have the, you know, this wonderful dramatic example of a statue artwork that is very misleading.
A statue of Tay? What?
No, look,
okay.
Yes, statue of Tay.
Okay.
The colored shell and stone filled the different pieces for the eyebrows and the large eyes, and the deep groove on the top of the head. Probably made of gold leaf. So, I mean, if that fits Tay, then hey.
A nude statue of
Hair
Tay.
strands engraved in the metal fell in waves over the forehead and the sides of face, and the bright coloration of the eyes, brows, and hair likely overshadowed the soft modeling of the cheeks and mouth. The missing body was probably clothed in expensive fabrics and bedecked with jewels.
That's totally BTS.
Yes, because it's totally just the head.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready to cover? Are you ready to color?
Look at that. It's very cartoon.
Yeah, because I didn't want to spend too much time.
I like that face.
No, you
Okay,
should make a
stop.
cartoon. Like, long-running cartoon.
Alright. Today is just the most perfect thing.
You can have a guest appearance as a random citizen in my comic.
Serious?
Oh!
They'll be like, isn't that Tay? And he'll be like, no. My name is not Tay, it's Jay.
My name is not Jay, it's Jay. No, I'm Jay. No, he's B.
That's exactly how.
No, he's a liar. He said his name was Jay.
Be like, but that's totally Tay, and he'll be like, it's totally Jay. And then everybody else will be like, he's definitely Jay, and they'll be like, but aren't you the rest of BTS?
Oh my god.
They'll be like, no. We just happen to be 7 guys that just know each other.
Did you watch Bon Voyage for...
I think I watched some of it.
Did you watch that scene? Because, oh my goodness.
No, but...
Oh my goodness. You need to
What?
see...
Am I psychic?
You need to see that scene. Literally, okay, spoiler, they go to Hawaii and they're getting groceries at a grocery store, okay? So, was Jin the first one, or was Tay the first one? No, it was Jin. No, Tay goes to the counter and the lady asks his name. He says his name's Jay. So, so Jin, he walks off, and then Jin comes up, and then the cash register lady asks Jin's name, and he's like, no, my name is Jay. And then she's like, wait, but that other guy's name was called Jay, wasn't he? It's like, no, I'm Jay. It's like, no, I'm Jay. He's Tay. It was really funny. I'm terrible at jokes.
That sounds funny, and that sounds way too close to the scenario I just laid out.
Exactly. It's the same scenario. So.
Somebody's stealing ideas from my brain that I didn't even create yet.
Yes. DNA.
I love how the depictions of if you were talking to a god in ancient history, you have huge eyes.
I know, right?
Huge. Like, you've got these giant saucers.
Yes. Yes. DNA.
This is almost. Yeah, this is a multiple choice test, so.
Oh!
Whoa. Supplementary story.
You know what? We're gonna listen to Not Pipe Piper because they dissed us. I'm like, no, don't diss.
What?
I have no picture of you in my room. What are you talking about?
But you do.
Like, what are we doing wrong? We don't have pictures. I mean, I have a picture of 2 of them on my computer.
You have pictures
Well,
of
I have
them?
none.
Well, that's because the references ones I was using to do my art.
Girl, but
So I have... Actually, no, I have a whole folder on my phone dedicated to, like, non-June pictures. But they're very applicable, so they're, like, the greatest thing to, like, spam and meme with. Like, they're usually silly faces that represent me.
yes.
And then sometimes they're the nice ones that I use for my pictures. No, I've been working on... Oh, yeah, I showed you the one I was using for Jin, for his card. Glorious, it's coming along. I changed the hair, though. Because, like, I was like, I like this, pose, but I was like, that hair isn't sophisticated enough. So I took the hair from another picture of him where it was kind of like a little side part going on, and there was some volume in the front. And he was looking kind of cool, so I was like, let me use that one.
Yes.
And so I put that hair on the other body, and voila, and then I gotta stick a crown in it.
Be careful. You're gonna have like 1,000,001 pictures on your phone now. Well, fam left.
Well, I mean, those ones are my computer. It depends on, what I'm doing with it as to what.
Oh my god! I just exposed my face.
What did you do?
I exposed my face
Oh, really?
In the call?
for a second.
I missed it? Oh my goodness.
Yep.
See, I didn't see it either because I literally have the call as like a window in the background.
No, I have mine open. So.
Good.
I have my art history book, I have the live stream, and I have a Word document open.
No worries. I have 1,000,001 pictures of you, fam. Not to sound creepy.
You're very much a creep.
But I'm not the one that has a dedicated folder on their phone of my face. So.
It's okay. I have other people on there too. Like there's a BTS, funny pics thing used in everyday conversation. And then there's the Namjoon one because there's significantly more of him than everybody else.
Is Mama taking half day?
But like that is nothing
Kaka
compared
said
to the
Mama
number of
taking half
pictures
day.
I have of myself.
Because Kaka want to go to court. And I think she asked Mama take half day. So then today like Zero got performance and interchange. You cannot
Fam
go.
is going to court.
Yeah.
You're gonna sue?
Who is
Tay.
one?
She's suing Tay.
That figures. Why is she always?
Yep.
Why is Tay always on the receiving end of something bad?
He did something bad. He murdered me.
He did.
With his voice.
Like she doesn't even give him pity. Like I feel bad for him now. She won't give him pity, so I will.
Why?
I'm just joking though. I'm
Yeah.
not suing him. I'm just suing Johnny.
You're suing me? What?
Well, Danny, I'm pretty sure she has every good reason to sue you.
Why?
Have you seen our chat?
Why?
I think there's enough in there between the two of you for the two of you to sue each other.
Then I'm suing you. Bam.
But you have like 2 persons trying to sue you. You only have 1 person sue me. You have 2 persons.
What?
Yeah, everybody else
Who,
can
who,
sue
who else is
I
suing
can
me?
sue you.
Who else is suing me?
I can sue you for bringing me into this BTS thing.
No. You got yourself into this yourself. I was just listening to music.
Look who showed me the video. Had you not shown me the video, I would have never known about them. I would have.
Yo, she totally did. I remember
No.
she's like, I should get my roomie get into BTS. What music video should I show her? I was like,
I know, like literally, I was sitting on the floor of your room listening to the conversation. I was there for you when you came back from your concert with no voice.
Shush. You
expose.
Shush. Shush. You brought it up to yourself. I was just
Bring nothing onto me.
I was just the messenger.
There was no messaging. Like, this was you. This was all you.
Why is everyone roasting me?
You write a book about this called Danny Exposed.
Danny
Yep.
Exposed.
The real truth.
I just
Danny and BTS.
the biggest scandal ever.
Like, I mean, you're the one who, like, you got me more into K. Like, I knew some K-pop songs, but like, you broadened the horizon.
Broaden the horizon. Oh my goodness.
Yes. and then definitely brought on like. But your main thing was like converting me to
K-popism?
being. To what?
I converted you to K-popism?
Yes. But specifically, you're like, I'm gonna drag you into army, and I was like, what?
No, what are you talking about?
I didn't sign up for this.
I didn't sign up for this either.
I didn't enlist in this.
You never
Well-
enlisted.
I didn't sign up for it either, but like.
And then you dragged me into K-Town? Man. You dragged me into this. Like, every time I turn around, you're like, let's go on an adventure! And I'm like, I don't want to go on an adventure. I'm adventuring!
Adventure.
I'm like, I
Adventure.
was like, you know what, maybe... I was like, okay, maybe this could be okay. And all of a sudden, I'm like, what is happening? And then the feels, and my heart was torn out, and everything was ripped to shreds and then put back together again.
What did I
And
turn
at the end,
to?
you left me laying in the middle of the forest, nearly dead.
You know what? This is gonna just stay in the stream.
It was pretty okay.
You're pretty okay now?
I had to be healed by the music of BTS.
Next thing you know, you'll
And
be
then-
coming to K-Con with me.
What?
Who wants to go to K-Con?
I'd go with you, but I mean, I'm kind of a broke person.
Yeah.
Very broke.
BRB.
Okay.
You got the best of me.
You got the best of me.
Why is there so much imagery about bulls?
Bulls, because they had a fetish of bulls.
Probably. And it's not, the thing is, it's not just contained in one civilization, it's like all of them.
Goodness.
Like, I mean, I get, you know, a symbolism of power, but to me, the bull is not the most beautiful animal on the planet.
I know, right?
It's not necessarily, like, specifically ugly, but it's not specifically pretty.
Yeah.
Like, it just is. It's like a hippo. A hippo's not necessarily ugly, but it's not necessarily beautiful.
Is his hair, like, let's just make
It's
it
beautiful.
silver. Just cause. This is silver? No, it's not. We're making it silver.
So, like, as much as I love fall and, like, pumpkin spice season, I kinda want, you know, October to pass so I can sing Christmas music.
But I love fall. Fall is like the bestest.
I love fall too. But, like,
It's the best
I also
season.
really like Christmas music. And, like, you can't quite sing Christmas music until you've gotten through singing, you know, This Is Halloween 20,000 times.
Yes. Well, I mean, I don't really like. I like the fall, but I don't like Halloween-y stuff.
I'm not a big Halloween fan. I mean, I'm all for free candy. Not from creepy strangers, though. Don't take candy from creepy strangers. But, like, I'm all for when your professor's like, oh, hey, I bought y'all candy.
Yeah.
Yay, candy!
And then I'm like, whoa! I'm like, yeah, candy. That's not poison ivy.
Still no.
And so, like I said, I like candy, and I also like I like. I mean, I like it because I really like makeup art and like special effects makeup. So like it's obviously the greatest time for that. But other than that, I'm like, can we just fast forward? And they're like, but you gotta get your Thanksgiving, and I'm like, there's no Thanksgiving songs. So as soon as the 31st is over, it's Christmas time.
Yes. Oh my goodness, family
I
should dress
recognize
up
that I
as
still
silver.
have Thanksgiving, but when's the last time we sang a song about a turkey?
dress up as Soap.
Taeyongi.
Taeyongi. You got the best of me.
Are you listening to that song?
Kind of.
Well, I'm gonna listen to Pied Piper because nobody wants to play it.
Oh, you should do something.
Okay, then I should.
You should what? Do what you do.
I should just stare at him.
At him. Are you admiring him?
Yeah.
Use of color. See, I was trying to color in my first draft of my character, which I'm completely gonna scrap because it's not doing what I want it to do.
Aww.
Her face is causing me issues. I like her hair, and that's about it.
Taeyeon's hair is silver, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, it was.
It is.
I mean, it was like two different things, but I think it was silver for most of it.
What is Taeyeon's hair color?
There's a lot going on.
Oh my goodness, I had to play the MV like 5 million times to grasp on what was going on. I was so shook.
I don't blame you. I was. There was a lot happening that you couldn't take it all in at once.
I was so shook. Oh my goodness.
Analyze the section. But the only thing I did know was that everybody was looking good.
Yes.
But that thing where they all linked hands, like, honestly, that blew my mind.
Oh my goodness, I know, right?
Like, it was simple but complicated.
Yes.
Because it's not that complicated of a concept. But yeah, it's so mind-blowing. Like, honestly, I also had the thought, I was like, I wonder how long it took them to get that right. Oh look, these fake beards.
What?
It's because, like, it shows, like, the sculptures of, like, heads of kings and important people, and, like, they had, like, these ornate, like, elaborate beards, but they're like, those were probably fake. Because who has a beard that looks like that?
Hmm?
And like, what would I know? I'm not an expert on beards because obviously I don't have one.
Of course you don't have one, Siri.
Of course.
Well, I mean, you know, there are bearded ladies out there.
True.
And, like, I mean, some of them might shave their beard and some of them might embrace it. Like, each to their own.
It's too quiet. I need to play something. You're listening to DNA. Even though you can't hear.
I love how every time I look at the screen, you have flipped the image in a different way.
Yeah. Don't.
Like, next thing you know, it's like you're just turning the world on its head.
Don't judge me. How I do my artwork.
A lot of judgment.
You're totally judging me.
You're the most mental person you will ever meet.
Huh? What?
You're questioning my
Oh my goodness, this is getting so loud. What did you say?
Oh, okay, so the other day, Donald was telling me that he accidentally left a bait fish in the, I think, back of his car.
Oh god.
Because he had went fishing the night before and he left it there, and then obviously that's smelling terrible, and so thankfully he was, like, going to the Harris Teeter to pick something up. So he got air fresheners, and he's like, I bought you something. And I was like, what did you get me? And I was like, he's like, your favorite. And I was like, is it white chocolate or Verner's? I was like, was it another thing I really liked that I forgot? And then he's like, he bought me white chocolate, and I'm like, yay! Except for, you know, I gotta wait for him to come up and visit me so I can get it. But I was excited about that. And then he's like, I got the air fresheners. He's like, but I locked the keys in the car. And I was like, so much was going wrong in that. I was like, you left the fish in the back of the car, then you locked the keys in the car. I mean, thankfully he wasn't that far from his house.
Yeah.
But still, I was like, how?
I don't know.
I mean, I've never done that. But thankfully, if I did do that, there is a code I can punch in to get into my car.
Exactly.
But his car doesn't have that. I don't think it does. I mean, if it does, and he then still couldn't get into his car, that's his problem.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave this color, because why not?
What are you not calling me?
I'm just talking to myself.
That's a bad habit. People think you're crazy to do that.
I'm already crazy. What you talking about?
I guess my voice spread to you.
True. But we're all mad here.
That should be my next description. I'm already crazy. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Did I tell you? That flower I was doing last night, I didn't know what I wanted to put as a description, so I literally went up in Nat and I's chat log and just copied and pasted something that Nat said.
Oh wow.
And then
You know what? That doesn't surprise me.
And then immediately, like, all of the beautician Instagrammers started following me. I think I should do that more often. Like, why?
True, I was wondering about that. I was like, whoa, how did this... I need to make... We'll see, I'm gonna get to my Instagram eventually.
No,
it's just I didn't want to make it and not have something to post in it.
It's fine. I haven't posted...
Because I
didn't post anything for, like, years, so...
Like, as much as I, like myself, I don't think the world necessarily needs to have almost every single picture from my selfie folder.
That's when
they
you
didn't
just post everything on snow. It fixes everything.
I barely put anything on snow. It's monumental if I actually put something on snow.
Exactly.
But I mean, I use the filters.
Coffee?
Coffee? Say what?
Coffee?
Coffee! Coffee!
But you don't drink coffee.
I
don't drink coffee. That's true. I don't drink coffee. I hate coffee.
I like coffee.
I like the taste of it. Like, if I'm drinking coffee,
and I'm right there.
9% sugar and 1%. Like 0.1% coffee.
Say boba, you're getting boba, and I'll be right there in like 5 minutes.
I like boba too!
I have not tried boba.
Oh my goodness.
I'm missing out on life.
Whenever I come visit you, we need to go to that boba spot, like right outside the apartment.
Yeah. You should do that when you come and get your spoon and your TV remote.
I'm coming.
You haven't like...
Like, literally, the TV remote is still sitting out on the coffee table because we don't have a TV out there.
I know, right?
And then your spoon is chilling in my drawer, and sometimes, like, I need to, like, serve something or, like,
use it if you want.
I'm like, I'm about to use Danny's spoon.
It's totally fine.
Like, I know it is, but then it's like, usually I just leave it in the front there, and then I'm like, wait a minute, why am I going to grab that one when I know I have my spoon? Like, that's a last-minute resort.
No, right? The life. Rawr. Oh my goodness, J-Hope is sick.
My brother got his learner's permit so he can learn to drive.
Your brother got his permit? Holy crap.
Yep.
For
So it won't be long until he can actually drive, and then we can go racing. I'm just kidding. World.
drag racing.
We're law-abiding citizens.
Drag racing?
The only
What?
race is
Say what?
Mario Kart.
Say what? Drag race?
What? See, I was trying to do the highlight on the face of my character, and it was... things were not working out.
You just have to work real hard. Play to the...
Well, I mean, like, I know I can do it, but it's just... like, I knew it was bad when, like, the first layer of flesh tone was not going the way I wanted it. And I should have just stopped there. But I was like, no, maybe I can fix this as I add in, you know, the highlight and the contour and all that good stuff and the shading.
Just pray to the art gods and they will bless you with unknown, I don't know, talent.
I think I was cursed.
I'm gonna sneeze.
And like, it was crazy because like, literally not long before that I had been working on the Jin picture that I still haven't finished. And like, his face was going beautifully, but then again, you know, how can you mess up such a face?
Yeah, I never finished Mommy.
I know, and I'm mad at you for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You want to get no love.
I'm sorry. You wanna
Don't
see?
worry.
You wanna see?
I'll give him enough love for the both of us.
Here, I'll show you the unfinished
Like,
Mommy
okay.
head. Where is he? Photoshop.
So, like, I have like 4 versions of the one picture that I drew because I couldn't decide
Ta-da.
what I liked. Oh, hold up. Now my thing's covering my screen.
Alright, it's not up yet. I'm still doing Tay's nose. Any day now.
Ah, look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'll finish him one day.
One day.
One day.
We'll hold you to that.
I promise.
I'm gonna be like, Danny, if you don't finish this money picture,
I know, right?
I'm gonna have a talk with your, you know, supervisors.
My mom?
Yes, I will talk to your mom. And tell her that you're never gonna make money if you don't finish the picture.
You're gonna pay me for this? You're gonna pay?
No, but I mean, it's just in theory that if you don't finish this, you're never gonna finish anything else that will actually get sold.
No, I'm finishing stuff. Those flowers are gonna be sold in October, so
October's a long way away.
yeah, well.
So it was November. Like, when Donald said he was doing a stream, and then I was like, oh yeah, November, the first weekend in November, I was like, oh, cool. And then I was like, then it dawned on me that it was only like September 15th. And I was like, that is a long ways away.
You need to mentally prepare yourself.
I am not, I don't think I will be up the full 24 hours.
Me neither.
And like, and if I am, depending on what day it is, I might not be on the whole time.
Oh my goodness, Mama's gonna be
Like,
3
if
days
he does
long.
it Saturday, then I'll be on like Saturday night, and then I might be on until like way the morning Sunday because I know I can sleep everything off.
Guys.
But like if it's Sunday, I'm like, I'll be on all day, but then I have to go to sleep because like I gotta get up.
How do you feel about Mama being 3 days long instead of 1?
What?
Or am I the only one that watches Mama?
Wait, nani?
No. It's Mnet Asian Music Awards.
No, I know what it is. I was saying what in another language.
Mama.
Yeah, she said.
Not Korean.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that watches Mama?
Probably. I mean, I try to watch some things, but you know, I'm still in baby stages.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. Plus, I have a life.
But I'm talking to the experienced. I've been a K-pop veteran for 10 years.
Like, I literally just got in to like all this stuff this time last year. I don't even think it was this time. I think it was like another month in.
No, right? Oh my goodness.
Like, it's coming up on a year.
Yes. Oh my goodness. In a little while, it's gonna be a year since I went on that
No,
really long.
I'm full.
You're full? No more oats?
Yeah. No
You're
more.
on that really long what?
Oats? Oats, no. That really long trip to New York City.
잠깐만요.
Okay.
Then you came back and I was like, it's all cool.
It's all cool. I lost my voice. Oh my goodness.
Like, I'll make tea.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, time flies. Next thing you'll know, the second.
I know, time. Things are changing. Like, it's so weird. Like I've had, you know, friends of mine, like, from, like, church that are, you know, much older than me, like, get married. But, like, now my best friend, who's, like, my age, has gotten engaged.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, it's just, you realize you're at that weird stage in life where, like, you have friends in high school and then you have friends getting married.
Yeah.
But, like, the ones getting married are always, like, older than you. So it's not too terrible because you're like, oh yeah, that's, like, 5 years from now.
I know,
6
right?
years from now.
What's up? I'm back.
And then all of a sudden your best friend gets married and you're like, hold up. Like, that is close to home right now.
What's up? Ooh,
Like, so close to home.
How does it feel knowing me for a year?
Why does she have green hair? Oh, never mind. It's not green hair. I was outlining. I was sketching in green. That's what it is. You know me. You know how I like to sketch in neon colors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was sketching Jin's hair in the picture in neon green, and I was like, why is it green? I was greatly confused because I didn't open it up all the way, and I just saw the little, like, thumbnail of
Fam, how does it feel
bright green.
knowing me for almost 2 years?
I never finished my fishbowl one. Like, I still have a bunch of little genderless people with, like, hair outlines and skin tone. Nothing else.
No comment? Okay. She doesn't like me, I guess.
No.
Wait, who doesn't like you?
You don't answer my question.
I have the original.
Wait, what question were you talking about?
Whether we like Danny or not.
Whether you like me or not, no. You don't like me.
Well, of course you rejected me like multiple times.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to give love. I just want to make friends, and you rejected me.
Just accept her love, Danny.
But I did. Oh my goodness, I did. What are you talking about? No.
Yeah, so I gotta change the zombie and ghost title sequence.
Yes. No, my question was,
because it's no longer about like a zombie and a ghost. It's actual.
How does it feel knowing me for almost 2 years?
It feels like I just met you yesterday.
Oh, that's so sweet. Really? We're that stranger?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We're that stranger?
No, of course we're not.
Why do I have no cool pictures? I need to do more art.
Do more art.
Do more art.
But I need to do it when I'm not studying. Like, I need to do more art in my free time.
Yeah. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have a fan art 2 image that literally has a circle and part of a nose?
No, it didn't work.
It's like a profile view of like, I guess what was supposed to be a head, but I literally just have the circular top part and then the nose.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
What? Blue light
Powering.
fan? Blue light fan? Is it blue light fan?
Wait, is this a draft of J-Hope?
Yep.
What?
On my computer, I have like a concept, well, like a drawing that I named concept, and it's just kind of like, you know, my neon sketches. But this person in the hood in the front looks a lot like it's got the J-Hope hair. So I wonder if I was starting to draw like a J-Hope thing. Why was I drawing J-Hope?
It's blue light fan. Because J-Hope is light.
J-Hope is your life, but
Yeah. But that doesn't
like,
mean
I mean,
that
great,
you can be
it'd be,
your
like,
life.
ray of sunshine, but that does not answer why I was drawing J-Hope, if that's even. But the thing is that's if it's even J-Hope.
That's totally J-Hope. And I'm not even
This could not be. I mean, there's no facial features. There's just a face outline, a hood, some hair, and like the upper part of a torso.
That's J-Hope.
And like it's got like somebody leaning like against them, behind them, some hair, and I don't know who that is. Maybe if I put some details in the faces, I would know. But all I have to go on is some outlines. And hair.
Hey, hey.
And then I have the original first concept for Zombie when Zombie was actually a zombie, which looks terrible. It literally looks like I just kind of let some colors barf onto the screen of like blues, greens, purples, and then some skin tone.
You have to also update disable for Google. Which is let's proceed with this update. Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's for giggles? What? And then why don't
Google.
like a Benedict Cumberbatch? Wait, I need to go through my stuff. I have a viewing of My Little Cousin that I haven't finished because I haven't finished her face on it. Which is terrible because it's got every other detail in this picture except for her face. Actually, I take that back. It's got eyes and eyebrows, but no nose and mouth. And like no shading on the skin.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You got this. Blue light fan.
Mustang. Wait,
Metro.
what is this any question again? Like, why is there any questions? What is this? Oh, that was the story idea that I wrote down because I was too lazy to open up a Word document, so I wrote it on a picture and saved it.
Good job.
Good job.
Like, sometimes you get the idea, you have to get it down before you forget.
Alright.
And there was no time for me to try to find pencil and paper.
It was.
No, because I don't know. I think what it was is like I was gonna write a story based on like a single sentence that I kind of thought of, and I just the sentences is like, I don't think you fully understand.
Nah.
This is my game.
싫어.
What?
Where?
Cool.
싫어요.
Well. What is it? I don't
Sit
even.
down. 싫어요. 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 싫어요.
And he's leaving you.
No, she like asked me to follow her.
That means that she's leaving without you.
Well, she's gonna shower, so.
Oh, she wanted to shower with you? What?
No, ew.
Danny, how did you get that?
It's only
No.
it's only like if she wanted good to follow her. Then why? Like, I don't know.
Oh my goodness! You know what I just realized? This picture I was starting to draw the other day is the same shade of blue as the contacts in Jin's eyes in the DNA video.
대박이다.
Before the video.
Before the video? You're so
Yes, I was drawing like 4 days ago.
Bluetooth mode. Okay.
I just know these things.
Exactly.
It's kind of creepy. Well, I mean, it was a really pretty shade of blue, so.
I want to play this song.
You should play it forever.
Move. I don't know if can you hear it, but
But here, I can mute my music.
no, it's okay.
Oh, probably not.
I'll just turn off my blue light.
No, blue light fail.
Oh,
What about blue?
getting gray.
Blue light fan. You should show blue light fan.
Blue light.
Blue light. I want to see blue light fan.
Hold up. 잠깐만. 용.
Everyone's gonna see blue light fan.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
She like so excited seeing blue light fan.
Wait, I'm gonna, in case your face comes up, I'll be nice and keep it on the other screen.
Well, they won't see my face.
Okay, whatever. You're out in the
I think
open.
so. They won't.
You're gonna be.
I think they won't be able to see. They won't see my face.
Everyone
me
see
turn on
your face.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Bluetooth mode.
YouTube mode.
Oh, hold on.
Oh
Let me get in.
Oh, now I get it.
no! Blue light.
She like this blue light fan.
Blue light.
Well, I'm sitting in my room with my colored light bulb and a teal color.
Okay, 안녕.
Annyeong, blue light fan.
Because what else can you do except with the colored light bulb?
That was glorious.
Well, I've been laying in for too long on my shoulder.
YOLO. I think I should edit this video with this song.
You should. What? Wait. What?
I know this one picture. I mean one video. Wait, let me download something.
What video are you talking about?
My screen's so good.
What video?
Yeah.
I'm useless.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
video?
Didn't answer me. He didn't text me back.
Damn, what
Danny,
video?
I won't text you back.
Donald isn't texting you back?
No, I texted. Well, he texted me, and then I texted him. We were texting back and forth, and then I sent something, and then he didn't respond.
What video?
But I don't know. He was in like a silly mood today, so like he was like, "You're just being silly," and I'm like, "You are really silly right now." Is with-
She's looking for something.
You know what the beginning of the DNA video reminded me of?
Oh,
When you watch people's musicallys
What?
and move the phone to capture like different random angles, that's what it made me think of.
I just got the Jungkook meme.
어딨어? 이게?
There's a monster right outside my kingdom.
What?
Attack it. Okay, so the game updated, and every time I come around, there's like more resources getting like closer and closer to my kingdom, and so now I have like an energy source like right outside my kingdom's front door, and then there's also a monster right next to it. So, but it's okay. My hero didn't kill it. He didn't kill it. How dare you? You were supposed to be champion.
Damn it.
But you know what?
Okay. Whoa,
We wounded it.
we can do
But
this.
I'm afraid
can
somebody
do
might swoop in and try to take my kill.
YOLO, 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 yo. YOLO, YOLO, yo.
That's like the only thing I can pronounce in that song.
J-Hope sings it.
Ige.
Yeah.
My name is J Moo. Deiji? Moo. 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 Poop. Moo. Move under the moon. Oh. Pablo. Okay, let's see if it's gonna turn out well because yalla 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 yeah. Okay.
That moment when your kingdom is protected by a magical bubble that you can send out all of your troops to gather resources.
What song was that?
I don't
YOLO
want.
YOLO YOLO. What song was that?
That was.
Why are you
Go
showing
Go.
to get there?
It was
Go Go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey. Go.
Friends in my game, Danny.
Huh?
I said I made friends in my game.
Ooh.
Look at me being a social little online butterfly.
Yay.
Oh, you need to find that YOLO 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 yo.
I think I broke.
YOLO. YOLO.
Yes, that is my motto.
I think I broke it.
YOLO.
Yep.
I broke
You
it.
broke.
I broke it.
What did you break?
Oh,
I'm
never
not
mind.
even watching.
No.
Never mind. Be good.
You really did break things.
No, I did break it.
Dollar. Hey.
Alright, now that
I
I've
broke
No,
it.
I'm too high.
I'm still too high.
Kade.
Too long. Too long.
See, I'm just
You know
gonna.
what against that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Anybody got time? Anybody got time for that? Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I think I broke it. Oh my
It's a
goodness.
classic song.
You guys, I think I broke my Photoshop. I don't know why.
Wait, what?
I think I broke
I'm
Photoshop.
confused. How do you break photo? Danny, don't break
Okay.
that. Don't break things.
I can't click any. Oh, I can click. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Like, I'm just gonna be under the impression that Monty must be in the area because he just has to be. If things break.
Tembak ina.
What are you doing? Oh my goodness. You're making me nervous.
Wait, hold up. YOLO YOLO yo. YOLO is that?
What are you doing?
Magic. We're performing magic.
YOLO 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 yo.
She's making me
YOLO
nervous.
YOLO yo. YOLO yo. Okay, I got it. I'm doing something. What should I do?
You know what's nice is that I always help people out in the guild like all the time.
Aww.
Like literally, if I'm not upgrading any of my stuff, I just literally sit on the guild help page and click help every time somebody asks for it. And it's so nice because every time I turn around and I need help, then like I'll press the help button and then like literally like 30 seconds after I've pressed it, I've gotten all the help I need.
I want purple color.
Purple
Like,
color?
so funny because like sometimes I'm like not even like playing because like I don't have enough resources, so I'm just like waiting for them to gather up. So I'm like, even if I can't build things, I'm like I can help somebody else research and build faster. Like
Okay.
I'm the nice person. Like literally, now that I've gotten all my points, I'm as soon as I can move closer to like the hive, I will, and I'm literally just gonna kind of be like resources distribution. Like I'm literally just gonna like direct resources to everyone that needs it, and then like maybe if like I'm a halfway spot, I'll be like, oh, just send it to me. I'll send it on.
Yes.
I need to put watermark.
Watermark?
Mhm.
What are you doing?
I'm having too much of an online presence.
Yes.
Oh no!
What did
Like,
you do?
literally, like... Maybe I should have made my channel Serenity 801.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's okay, because literally the only thing on all my social media stuff that's not going to be Serenity 801 is the channel and then the email for the channel. So, like, people can spam that because, I mean, I send spam to that one all the time. Literally,
Oh, Hajima.
signing up for something and like it asks for an email, I just send it to like one of my trash ones.
Smart.
Like I literally type it, I'm like, oh yeah, like send it so that it goes to my Mustache Tomato account.
Smart. Still
Sometimes, if it's gaming related though, I'll send it to my gaming account.
off my party.
Okay, done.
Look at me, being helpful. I'm helping people. Help.
Yay!
Take my money.
Hold up.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I better not have BTS in my dreams because of
You
everything that happened.
You are.
Kay's voice is gonna haunt my dream.
No, I broke it.
Logical part-
YOLO. Mamari YOLO. Okay, so I found this video and I like, we should do it.
Okay. Let's all watch this video.
Let's wait. Okay, guys.
I'm waiting. I stopped everything that I was doing just to watch this glorious video.
Okay, I'm gonna stand at
I'm waiting.
hangout.
I'm waiting patiently.
You're born ready.
We ready?
I am ready, Freddy.
So ready. I'm ready, Freddy.
I'm so ready. What are you gonna say? I'm like so paranoid. At
Hande
what this
Hajima.
might be. I wanna see this. I wanna see this. I should
It's
like
processing.
Processing.
You know what? This takes such a long time. Why don't just... Is it send?
Hmm? Where are you sending it?
You know what? Oh, it's sent.
I hear it click.
Yep.
I see a thing. Whoa, what is this? What am I seeing? I'm not sure I want to put that in.
I'm gonna save this forever. Oh my goodness.
That's like my dance moves right there.
Oh my goodness.
Everything I can inspire to be
Make money. You should totally post this on Twitter or whatever. Did you?
Oh, that song again?
Yeah.
You know what I should do? I should make a video of me recreating some of Rap Monster's greatest dances.
Yes. You know what?
Because literally, that's just me every time. They're like, Paige, can you dance? And I'm like, let me just flail my arms everywhere.
You know what you should do, Paige?
Boda.
Do what?
You know what you should do?
What?
You should do the put your pants on with no hands challenge.
The pants on with no... Danny, I recognize my inability to talent with that, but I also recognize that I have sweatpants that like cinch at the top, which is gonna make it even harder. Like your pants at least, wanted to slide on. Mine have things to prevent that from happening. I'm sure I can take them off,
Hey!
Bam's goody.
but I'm not sure I can put them on without them. I'll do a test run. If I can get them like halfway up my leg within like 5 minutes, then maybe I'll make the video.
She's leaving without you, fam.
I do not know. I don't think that's that. Yeah. I think it's. I don't know. I think it's mixed.
She's leaving without you, fam.
Hmm.
She's leaving without you, fam.
I'm posting it.
Was my investment done? I got money back. Ooh.
Yay!
Interview with
Investment.
old man Joe. We'll play on at least one. Tune in on Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. EST. Wednesday, 7 a.m. KST.
Oh my goodness. Waking up at 4 in the morning is catching up to me.
Oh my god, I like this little dance. Like, look at that. Look at
Why
that.
do they
Look at
keep
that.
giving me apples?
I don't know. All
I don't
know
need
is
apples.
that
You know what? If I could just build everything out of apples, I would be great.
that would be wonderful.
Like everything could be made from the apple tree, like wood for stuff, the apples themselves, apple juice could run the place. Like and then like there's no wood in the game either. Like you literally collect stone, energy, apples, money, and steel. Or like metal. And I'm like, can't I use wood? Like I live in a forest. You can chop
A
down
vampire.
Vampires?
Another vampire.
Who's a vampire?
Thanks for everything. I just
The
feel like
vampire.
I'm happy to have you
The
guys. I do
forest.
all. When you see me, you tell me thank you for inspiring me.
No, I don't want to.
I'm so happy, but never forget you always inspiring me. You are my inspiration. So always supporting, listening, sharing. Thank you for the love. And you are also helping me loving myself. I wish we could love
Oh,
ourselves more.
Money's V-Live
Thanks for
thing.
running with us. Have a good day.
It's
No, my heart.
I know, right?
Namjoon.
He's such a sweetie pie. Oh my goodness.
Namjoon. Stop.
Really though. Don't mess with my feels.
He's such a sweetie pie. Oh my goodness.
He texted back. Finally.
Yay! Yeah.
We want Max to do good this game. What game are you watching? Who's Max? Like, the only Max I know is my dog.
He's watching the game with your
I know.
dog.
I can't sleep seeing how everyone is enjoying listening to our music. Okay, music about enjoying. Thank you for enjoying it. I can't read it. We will repay you with good music and performance.
Oh,
Okay.
never mind. I do know who Max is.
I'm back again.
Welcome back.
Sorry. Okay, so while I'm watching he's watching a gassy Mexican live stream. I watch him occasionally, but usually I don't remember when his streams are, so I forget and don't watch it unless Donald says something, and then I actually watch it.
Yes.
He's pretty funny. I like him, but obviously not enough to like constantly be watching his stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Let's be real. Who do I actually like?
Introducing new simple songs.
I'm so tired.
Thank you for waiting. I love you. I love you too.
I love you. No.
Music is playing from places. Where is this playing from?
Blue Light Cam?
What is that? Stop it. There, I found it. I found it. I mean, I like the song, but like, I clicked something and things happened. And I couldn't figure out where it was coming from because it was on a different tab that I had like buried beneath the thousands of windows I have open. So surprise, my computer is running. That's like all that I can pronounce. And I'm okay.
I'm slowly going crazy, you guys.
One day I'll learn how to rap and speak Korean, so that I can
Rap.
do both.
Rap is hard. I can't even know.
Rap is hard, just in general, and then to add on the fact that it's in another language. I don't think I'll ever get to that point.
I tried, but then I failed. Yeah, I'm like, no.
Nope. Not
Like Namjoon, teach me your ways.
Yeah, teach me your ways.
Teach me your way.
Okay, I feel so.
Teach me your ways, and then we'll all get together and build that fort.
I know, right?
Hey. Okay, I'm just.
You're getting lit without me. Why?
I'm gonna what?
She
I'm
don't
gonna
love
jam you down.
She
Oh, she don't love me?
She doesn't like me.
Who doesn't like you? Me?
No, I did something wrong.
She did something very.
Ooh.
It's okay. We'll just do this all on
She's
one layer. I'll just do this all on one layer.
Oh. Because I am a master of, well, because I am poor and can't buy the pro version of my thing, I'm a master of doing everything in 3 layers. It's pretty much a process of once you get the outline down, the sketch down, you outline the important things onto a second layer, and like your third layer has your reference image, or sometimes you just pull the reference image in a different window in something else. And then you take away that layer of sketch after you've like copied all the details onto another one in the appropriate colors. And then you have another one for like coloration, so that when you mess up on blending your colors together and like erase the whole entire thing, you're not erasing your wonderful like correct color outlines. And then once you've gotten those down, you put the skin tone and like clothing colorations that you've perfected on that second layer, and you merge it with that layer of outline, and then you do a for the hair. And then you merge that one, and then you do an additional layer of like actual individual lines of hair so that it looks like hair. And then you merge that all together. And then in the end, you probably use like 7 different layers, 3 at a time. And then it's great. And it's beautiful. And you're happy with the end result.
YOLO.
And then you put a crown on it. And then you're not too happy with the crown, but...
My potatoes.
Your potatoes. You forgot to harvest your potatoes?
Yeah, again.
The potatoes. Not the potatoes.
I don't know what I'm doing with life. I forgot to harvest my potatoes.
Like, I don't understand. How is it you're streaming on the YouTube game
What do you mean?
stream?
But she's on her phone. What?
No, I'm talking to you.
Am I streaming a game?
No. Okay, so like your stream is literally on like the YouTube gaming stream channel.
Really?
Yes, it was like that last time, and I wasn't. I was like, "Why is this happening? You definitely aren't a gamer."
Oh, I put it in gaming category.
Like, I mean, you play games, but you're mostly doing art.
When is my baby gonna grow? My baby!
I have a baby.
Yeah, Christian.
My baby is playing with me.
Oops.
I'm very concerned.
I'm like so.
No, because then like when I got in the thing, because like I had signed into my Mustache Tomato account, and then it was like it gave me this option. It's like, you want to go live, and I'm like, why would I want to go live? Nobody wants to see my room at like 10:43 p.m. as it's washed in a light of in a soft green light from my beautiful light bulb.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna change the color. We're gonna sit in red light. Actually, no, red's a bit drastic. That's dark.
You know what? I'm not gonna do quests. I have a lot of quests to do.
Let's do purple. Purple's a nice color.
I have a lot of quests to do.
So how was your electricity bill? Paige.
Say what?
How was your electricity bill? I don't know why I'm asking this.
Oh, it's been good.
I don't know why I'm asking stupid questions.
I mean, like last month there was an overage, but I think that's because
My horse.
there's a lot of stuff going on, and then I think that was also like the
horse?
What?
I have a horse.
She has a horse.
Oh goodness!
I have a horse.
I want a horse.
Are you sad? No, you're still doing fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave you there. And I'm gonna leave.
No, but
Wait,
seriously,
let's go.
I was ready for this video, but I was not ready for this video. I was definitely not ready for Jin in this video.
Nobody is ready.
No one was ready.
Like, Jin, how dare you? How dare you look that good? Like, you're supposed to just be Mama Jin. You're not supposed to look good.
Well, not today.
Well, not today. Bouncing back. Na, 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 na,
You're
na,
supposed
na.
to look like the mom
Oh,
of the
not
group.
today.
Hey, you're not supposed to look like sophisticated.
No, today. No,
Not today.
no,
Not today.
Could it only an extra, but still part of this world? Extra but ordinary. Could it be organic? Only the
It's like a little bit that action.
No. Naragasu.
To really survive. Cha-da-dee-cha, kimochi-chara.
No, stop that.
날리는 눈이 나라면 조금 더 빨리 내게 닿을 수 있을 텐데 눈꽃이 떨어져요 또 조금씩 멀어져요 보고 싶다
Why must you torture me?
Huh?
So why must you torture me?
But it's pretty.
I know, but the feels.
숨겨를 끝이나 다시 본 날이
봄 날이 어딜까지
어디 어디까지 그것을 좀더
그것에 좀더 머물러줘 내게 편할 건지 아니면 내가 편지 그늘의 신경도 참 미워 그러니까 보통은 하지만 나 하루는 나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나
Yay!
I can't rap. For God's sake.
You're way better than me. I feel like listening to that song now. I'm gonna listen to this song, even though you can't hear.
What are you doing up? I can go up at 7.
Huh?
Realizing my life choices.
Reevaluating your life choices. What?
I gotta get up at 7.
I told you, Chris. Come on, I told you, Chris, but I'm too lazy.
So I was calculating how much
Okay.
sleep I'll get.
If you go to bed at 12 o'clock?
Then that'll be 7 hours.
Oh, that's enough.
I can function on that, but I also have art history. No, I have time between first class and art exam.
Oh, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. I've done it a million times on 4 hours or less.
True, you have done this before. I was gonna argue against that, but then I realized there was an art history class, so you had to have done it before.
I've done it so many times. And then I just eat my feels with cookies and ice cream.
Well, I have to go to school tomorrow.
Well, I have to work on grown-up stuff too, so...
Well, like, I literally, like, have been studying and, like, haven't gone, and I have now to the point where I, like, literally just about have, like, no food left except for some rice and, codfish.
Story of my life. Oh my goodness.
And so it's, like, I need to go to the store because, like, my parents are coming up, I think they said they're gonna come up Saturday.
Mm.
But I'm like, even if I wait it out, they can't just bring me food because I'm gonna die. Between tomorrow and Friday, I'll be dead because there will be no food except for some cereal, some rice, and some codfish. That's not gonna get me anywhere. Creating passwords. I hate creating passwords. You know what? It's probably a bad idea to create a password based on celebrities.
What about celebrities?
Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I should make my password based on a celebrity because I like so many of them, nobody would ever guess which one it was.
That one.
And for various obvious reasons, it's not going to be Namjoon.
So then
Because that would be like the first thing you would guess.
Oh my goodness, this is giving me the feels. To be honest, this was like my favorite comeback. You Never Walk Alone. Oh, welcome back.
No.
What is this? Oh no, you turned it off. You turned it off. Oh, hi, Nat's hands. Wait, do it again. Do it again. Your hand was exposed. How do you feel? How do you
My hand is
feel?
exposed. I don't want to my hand.
No!
No, because
Beautiful hands. Beautiful.
Why Mama didn't go back inside?
I think it's for me.
But you can use my Starbucks card.
Just use her card and you save your Starbucks
Yeah,
card.
this one is not enough.
This is small, so it's raisin.
Don't have free.
No, all is raisin. There's no like peanuts.
Peanuts?
Oma!
엄마 없어.
Oma!
시끄러. 사진.
Dapat naman dito, awat dito.
그 새끼. 아니.
Yana, punta na!
What is going on? I'm
Stuff is
worried.
happening.
I'm worried for your well-being.
네, 너.
Balik, papa, what?
아, 그 진짜?
Danny, you were gonna tell this.
아니, 아 진짜?
Oh, this is this one.
아, 다. 아직 몇 번 전에 FB 베이비 스타. 아니, 미안해 하지 마. 내가 그렇게지잖아. 바닥에 쓴 것이.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
yes!
나는 괜찮아. 빠져.
Get it, Emmy. Is that Emmy?
웃어줘. 하이.
Get it! Get it!
Sexy.
Sexy!
Okay. Secure. Gotta go!
Get it on me! Get it on me!
Yeah, wait. Wait.
Get it on me!
Go in the mountain on the sun, get Okay. Can you please give me the strawberry one?
Say what?
Excuse me, can you give me a bottle of extra plus ordinary? Okay. Give me a bottle of extra plus ordinary. Ow!
Oh dear. When he's violent.
More.
This is how it is living
Dude,
with
shut.
Matt Fan?
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared for my life if we were ever roommates.
Extra plus ordinary. Ha. Could have
Should I
built,
get
yeah.
iPhone 8 or Galaxy?
I think you should just get lost.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you should just get married and give me babies.
Me? Getting married? You know that I don't see myself getting married.
Well, I can see someone else getting married.
Yeah, that's right. You want to go?
Yeah.
I thought that you are going to get married right now.
Huh?
But after, you want to see what's more.
I think he doesn't get married.
You also been stuck there.
Even the cat stalked him.
No.
Well, the cat didn't came today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you scare him off?
No.
You totally scared him off. I know you scared him off.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Your mom scared him off.
You have bottles of Wiggles?
What?
Wiggles.
Wiggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bottle of extras.
Bottle of extra. I'll take that.
What's that? Do you want to see?
A bottle of extraness. Not that I'm already extra.
Wait, where's Paige? I think she went.
Oh,
I'm on.
she was quiet.
Yes, I'm alive.
Is that vitamins?
Huh?
No, that's like, it's like chewing gum.
Oh. I was gonna say like
Extra plus ordinary.
Still kind of this.
Still kind of
Somebody.
I
will find you in my love.
I want to see a video I made.
Oh my goodness, are you showing her the one that you just made?
Do you want to see?
Huh?
It's funny.
I think we know
Wait, I can get free stuff with my Visa.